For the Forgiveness 360 Symposium, I am doing 2 performances of the show, The Road to Shameless. And I am also doing a workshop called Telling Trauma, moving from the therapeutic story to the advocacy story. We are also hosting a convening using an art of hosting model to have a community conversation around sexual violence prevention on campuses. There's story circles taking place both within the workshop and also within art of hosting. They're going to be a little bit different. But within the workshop, the whole goal is what we've been talking about, as when you're telling the story for your own therapy, that's telling it for your healing. And when you're trying to work towards telling a story for advocacy, that's when you're telling the story for community healing. And they have different needs. And art is, to me, the step in between to be able to figure out, how am I telling my story no longer for myself, but I am now telling my story for a particular action that I want to have taken, or a particular change that I want to have taken. And that's a very different story than the therapeutic story. How do we help people tell those stories in a way that can create change and really harness the power of story towards activism, rather than have therapeutic stories out there as activism, which can quite often push people away. Because again, in the therapeutic thing, it's really about yourself and your emotions and not about what the change is. We are inviting stakeholders from a wide range of campus sensibilities. We're going to invite people from the Greek life system, people from athletics, people from residential life. We're inviting students, we're inviting staff, we're inviting faculty. We really want to get men engaged in this, to have that conversation of how do we use our personal stories, our connections to this experience, as a way to find a way to have a vision for a community and actual action that can create campuses where this doesn't happen.